Artificial intelligence. You hear that phrase and you probably think of sci-fi movies, right? Robots, futuristic cities. But what if I told you it's not some far-off tech? It's here, it's now, and you're already using it every single day. In fact, it's kind of like your hidden superpower. So let's dive in and uncover it.
So let me just ask you straight up. Think about your days so far. Did you use any AI? Take a second. What do you think?
If you said no, or even, I'm not sure, well, get ready for a surprise. The answer is almost definitely a huge yes. And here's the kicker. You're not just a beginner. You're actually an expert at making AI work for you, and you probably don't even realize it.
I mean, really think about it. That perfect movie that pops up on your streaming service on a Friday night, that's an AI that knows your taste. Your GPS app that magically finds a faster route to dodge a traffic jam you can't even see yet. That's an AI processing data from thousands of other drivers in real time. Even the spam filter that keeps your inbox from being a total disaster, that's a silent AI guardian working for you 24/7. See, you're an AI pro, and you didn't even have to try.
Okay, so it's clear we're all using it, but what is it exactly? It can feel like some kind of digital magic, but I promise you, it's not. Let's pull back the curtain and get a really simple, clear definition.
At its absolute core, AI is just about making machines, well, smarter. It's about teaching computers to do the kinds of things that used to require a human brain, like recognizing a face, understanding what you're saying, or making a quick decision. So forget the whole robots taking over thing for a second. It's really just about building better, smarter tools to help us all out. But you might be thinking, hang on, we've had computers for decades. Why is AI suddenly exploding right now? And that's a great question. It's not because of one single thing. It's more like a perfect storm. 3 key ingredients that finally came together at the exact right moment. Think of it like you're baking a cake. First, you need a powerful oven, right? Well, our computers are now unbelievably fast. That's ingredient 1. Second, you need a ton of ingredients. Flour, sugar, you name it. And today we have just massive, enormous amounts of data from the internet. That's ingredient 2. And third, you need a great recipe. The instructions that turn all that stuff into a cake. Well, those are the advanced algorithms. They're the smart recipes that tell the computer how to learn from all that data. You mix those 3 things together, and that's the engine behind this entire AI revolution.
All right, so we've seen how AI is part of our personal lives. But now, let's zoom out a bit, because this technology is quietly changing pretty much every industry on the planet.
First up, AI is giving machines the ability to move and act on their own. We're talking about self-driving cars that can actually see and react to a person crossing the road, or delivery drones that can navigate a tricky cityscape all by themselves. And in factories, robots that are building things with a level of precision that's just mind-blowing. This is AI making the physical world safer and way more efficient.
But it's not just about things that move around in the real world. AI is also jumping onto our screens and becoming less of a simple tool and more of a creative partner. And this is where it starts to get really wild. AI can now help write entire articles. It can create these stunningly realistic images just from a few words of text. It can even compose original music. It's this incredibly powerful new pencil in the artist toolkit, and it's opening up possibilities we couldn't even have imagined a few years ago. Okay. So beyond all the cool, convenient, and creative stuff, AI plays another huge role that's mostly invisible. It's our digital bodyguard. Let's be honest, the digital world can be a dangerous place, and threats are moving way too fast for any human to keep up. That's where AI comes in. These systems are on the job 24/7, constantly scanning for weird patterns that could signal an attack. So when your bank automatically blocks a weird charge on your credit card, or a massive cyber attack on a company gets stopped in its tracks, yep, that's AI on the front lines, working to keep us all safe.
Now look, with any technology this powerful, it's totally normal and actually really smart to have some big questions and maybe even some concerns about where it's all going. So let's not shy away from that. Let's talk about it.
It really is a balancing act, isn't it? On one hand, you've got this incredible promise. AI can save us time, money, and it can do things with amazing accuracy working nonstop. But on the other hand, there are real, valid challenges we have to figure out. Things like the impact on jobs, making sure AI is fair and unbiased, and preventing it from being misused. The big challenge for all of us is finding the right balance between the two.
So what's the solution? Well, it's not about hitting the brakes on technology, it's about steering it in the right direction. And this quote really nails it. It's all about responsible use, creating smart rules, and always, always keeping humans in the loop to make sure this technology truly serves all of us.
So as we start to wrap this up, let's bring it all back home, back to you. We've seen what AI is, we've seen what it can do, but it's so important to remember this isn't just some tech story happening out there. It's your story. It's our story, and we all get to have a say in how it's written.
And that really is the million-dollar question, isn't it? This stuff is becoming as important as the internet, as the smartphone. So the real question is, what's your role going to be? Where do you fit in?
Here's the good news. You absolutely do not have to be a tech genius or a coder to be a part of this. The single most powerful thing you can do to shape the future of AI is to just start getting curious about it. Right now. Today. Because being informed is the first step to feeling empowered.
So where do you begin? It's easy. Just start asking questions. Go online and play around with some of the free AI tools out there. Try to see this whole thing not as a threat, but as a massive opportunity. And maybe most importantly, just start a conversation about it with your friends or family. The future of AI isn't set in stone. It's being written right now as we speak. And by